if you've ever felt like your boss has given you an unrealistic goal, you're not alone. It's a situation many have been in at work, especially in the corporate world. It can be a tough thing to navigate, but career coach Liz Bentley is here with some tips. Liz, thanks so much for joining us.
Hey, Mary, thanks so much for having me.
So a big goal is set. That's potentially unachievable. What is the first thing we should do?
First, take a deep breath. This happens a lot, especially in the new year. Bosses and companies are really excited to get into the year and they want to do big things. So often they're trying to set really big goals. So what you want to do is sit down with your boss and understand the goal. What are the results that are expected? What is expected of you? What is it going to take? Your team, your peers, your boss, who's going to be involved in this goal, and what is the timeline?
And part of figuring out what to do is understanding the why, what the motivation is. What do the bosses really want the outcome to be?
The why is so important. What is motivating this goal? Is it just your boss who wants this goal, or are there more people involved? Is it the CEO? Is it the board of directors? Is it another department that's really pushing for this goal on your department? Or is it your clients maybe pushing for a new goal or wanting something new out of your company? Or maybe it's the market shifting that's pushing this goal. So really getting behind the why so you can understand and get a deeper understanding of what everyone is trying to achieve here.
Yeah, such good advice for managers too, who have to talk to their employees about it. So what challenges should someone consider before approaching a boss, both internally and externally?
So once you get the goal and you've had the initial meeting, then you want to really go back and do your research. Sit down and try to understand, because obviously at first you're overwhelmed. You're thinking, this is not achievable. How is this going to happen? So you got to really sit down and understand everything behind this goal. Is it going to take more money, a new budget? Are you going to need to hire people? What is the expectations of everyone on your team? Who's supposed to partner with you in this goal? Other departments, your boss? How are you going to make this happen internally, and what do you need externally to make this happen as well? So you really have to consider all the factors involved, especially the obstacles. As many obstacles as you can identify in advance is going to help you be strategic around that and get people aligned with you.
Oh boy, so much to think about. So how can workers look at this in a positive way, and maybe how can that help benefit them?
Okay, so, listen, this is going to be a hard year. We're predicting a lot of tough things that could potentially be coming. And this is a year that people need to do more with less. So hard goals may become a reality within reason. So having a positive attitude can go a really long way. And one of the things you should really do is consider yourself first. Look at your personality. Are you an optimist and the kind of person who thinks you can get anything done and then might be unrealistic sometimes? Or are you more of a pessimist, someone who's always looking at what's going wrong and then lose sight of the possibility? So look, you want to really go in with a can-do attitude, because hard goals can sometimes drive great results. So try to, look at it as optimistically as possible.
Liz Bentley, we appreciate it. Always so helpful. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks so much, Mary. I really appreciate it.